Good evening to Madam Wu and my friends. Today we will present our task 4, which is design of mathematics curriculum in primary school. Me, Nurul Huda, binti Zulkifli, and two members, which are Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad Zulkifli, and one Ahmad Faiz bin Wan Ismail, will present about this. Then we will see the table of the contents are first, introduction, second, thoughtful learning, third, learning area, fourth, processes, mathematical processes, five, skills, and six is our attitude and values. So we will see the introduction first. The introduction of mathematics is a discipline that trains the mind to think logically and systematically in problem solving and decision making. Inherently, mathematical nature promotes meaningful learning and challenges the mind. Therefore, mathematics is one of the most important disciplines that strive for human development. So, based on the National philosophy of education and the relevancy of the curriculum, the primary school standard curriculum of mathematics is adapted and restructured. Learning of mathematics provides opportunity for pupils to perform creative tasks and experience the fun and excitement in learning something new. Such experience increase the interest and curiosity of the pupils to learn mathematics outside the classroom and at a higher learning education level. The aim of the standard-based primary school curriculum for mathematics is develop pupils' understanding. This is on the concept of number, basic calculation skills, understanding simple mathematical ideas, and competent in applying mathematical knowledge and skills effectively and responsibly to solve problems and make decisions based on attitude and values in order to overcome challenges faced in daily life in line with science and technology development and 21st century challenges. Then, then we'll see thoughtful learning. The first design. Okay. As we can see in Figure 1, primary school curriculum framework. Uh, Figure 1 is the fundamental aspect to the implementation of the mathematics curriculum in the classroom. The four important elements that contribute to the fikrah are we can call thoughtful learning, human development, our learning area, mathematical process, mathematical skills, and attitude and value. Next. Okay, thoughtful learning is referred to the process of thinking and the power that drives it. In the content of mathematical education refers to intended quality of students generated by the national system and mathematical education. Mathematics inclined students are capable of practicing mathematics, comprehending mathematical ideas, and appropriately using mathematical knowledge and skills in daily life based on mathematical attitude and values. Actually, many children do not like learning mathematics. They do not find mathematics fun, motivating, and engaged. And they think it's difficult to learn. And computer-based games have is one of the is one of the way to solve this problem. Okay, so we will proceed. So we can next we can go through learning area. The content of the learning area is including numbers and operation, relationship and algebra, statistics and probability, measurement and geometry, and discrete mathematics. Number and operations, we actually contains four operation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And activities in number and operation are derived from applying the NCTM process standard of problem solving, reasoning, and proof communication, connecting and represent the content, goals of the NCTM number of operation standard, including understanding numbers, way representing numbers, relationship among numbers, and number system. Then the discrete mathematics is the study of mathematical structure that are countable or otherwise just distinct and separable. For the example, structure that are discrete are combination graph and logical statement. Discrete structure ni actually is be finite and or infinite. And we can see that discrete mathematics is actually contrast to continuous mathematics, which deals with structure which can range in value over the real number or have some non-separable quality. In simple word, we can see that discrete mathematics is give an individually or the student ability to understand mathematical language that can be learned through various branches of it. Okay, so next. So this is the topic that student pupils will learn in primary school. So we can see that the yellow color, uh, the whole number, operation, basic operation, fraction, decimal, and percentage. And the yellow color will learn at standard or year 1 to year 3. And the yellow color and the green color will the year 4 student and until year 6 student will learn the whole topic at the primary school. So next, I will pass to Wan Ahmad Faiz to continue our presentation.
Then we go to performance and level and knowledge performance indicator. First is no basic mathematics knowledge. Then know and understand basic mathematical knowledge. And step 3 is know and understand basic mathematical knowledge, is able to apply basic arithmetic operation, or able to apply knowledge on basic conversation. Step 4, level 4 is know the understand mathematical knowledge, is able to apply calculation procedure in solving routine daily problems. Level 5 is able to apply mathematical knowledge and skill in solving routine daily problems using a variations strategy. And the last level is able to apply mathematical knowledge and skill in solving non-routine daily problems using a variation strategy creatively and innovatively. Okay, next I will pass to Muhammad Afiq Aiman.
Okay, so next, we will see the design also include the mathematical processes. Okay, so this is the processes. First is problem solving, reasoning, representation, communication in mathematics, also connection. Okay, I will explain more. First of all, we see problem solving processes. Okay, this is the variety of adaptation of general strategies in problem solving. So, of routine or non-routine problem. So, student will able to know how to solve the problem. Uh, the process is the student will understand the problem, then extracting the relevant information in the given situation and arrange it systematically. Okay. Then the student making review and reflection for the solution and strategy used. Okay. After that, they plan various strategy to solve the problem, which all uh, based on the thing that they learn. Okay. After they plan, then they implement the strategies according to the prescribed plan. So they do lah what they plan. After that, producing solution which fulfill the requirement of the problem. Uh, Lastly, interpreting the solution. After that, we see the process of reasoning, which is critical thinking capacity by understanding the mathematics more effectively and making the understanding of mathematics more meaningful. So they know why are they doing this. As example, uh, Anna have one candies and Afiq have one candies. So they both have two candies. So why they both have two candies? Because 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Okay, they know why. So first, they're recognizing the mathematical reasoning and proof as the basis of mathematics. After that, they identify the pattern, the structure, and similarity in real-world situation and symbolic representation. After that, they choose and use the various reasoning and proving the techniques. Then they make and investigate mathematical conjectures. Conjectures mean like the approximate solution or approximate conclusion that they can uh, conclude. Then they constructing and evaluating the mathematical argument and evidence. After that, they make decision and justifying them. How they justify? Based on their investigation and their identification of the pattern, structure, and similarity. Then they can justify their decision. Okay. After that, communication. This is to clarify. They can clarify and strengthen their mathematical understanding by sharing of through writing and oral. Writing means what they write on the paper, the symbol, the numbers, and they know the meaning of each symbol that they write and they talk. Uh, so first, they can organize and combine the mathematical thought through the communication to clarify and strengthen the mathematical understanding. Means that they can teach their friends or they can share uh, their ideas, the mathematical ideas. Okay, after that, they can communicate mathematical thoughts and ideas clearly and confidently using mathematical language to state the mathematical ideas accurately. And last one, they can analyze and evaluate the mathematical thought and strategies of others. So they can respond to their friend's idea like that. Okay, next we see the process of representation. Okay, this is the student can relate the relationship between the real world and the world of mathematics. Means that like as example, uh, they can apply this when they want to buy something. This is the common situation. when they go to the groceries and they buy spinach and carrots. So when they want to calculate the budgets, then they can use the representation. Describing mathematical ideas using various representation. Then they make interpretation from the given representation. So choosing the suitable representation, then they can use various mathematical representation to simplify complex mathematical ideas, such then help in problem solving, making a model and interpreting mathematical phenomena. And last one, they can use the mathematical representation to create connection between various representations. Okay. And last one is connection. Uh, the student can relate conceptual and procedural knowledge and be able to relate topics in mathematics in particular and mathematics with other field in general. Okay. Means that they can relate their mathematical knowledge with their natural knowledge about the natural surrounding. Okay. They can identify and using the connection between mathematical ideas, understanding how mathematical ideas are interconnect and arranged to become solid unities. And last one, relating mathematical ideas with daily life and other areas. Means that they can use mathematics in their life, in their real life. They can connect mathematics ideas with their real life when they do activities in their real life. Okay. Next, we go to skills. This skill also include in the design of primary school mathematics curriculum. Okay. The skill include is mathematics skill, analyzing skill, problem solving skill, communication skill, research skill, also the ICT skill, which is information communication and technology skill. First, we see mathematics skill. Okay, mathematics skill, uh, through the through the curriculum, the student will able to use the correct standard mathematical language and apply the logical reasoning. This is the mathematics skill that can they use. After that, stating the mathematical ideas concisely, creating, testing, and proving the conjecture, like I said just now, which is justify their conjecture, extracting meaning from a mathematical writing and using mathematics to explain physical word, which is they can connect the mathematics idea with the real life. Okay. After that, which is analyzing skill, the student will able to give attention and examine each aspect. Okay. They can manipulate the precise, concise, and detailed idea. So after that, they will able to understand the complex mathematical reasoning. Then they can construct and defend their logical argument. Means that they can justify clearly their conjecture or their conclusion based on uh, their understanding and analyzing in the mathematical ideas, in the ideas that they defend. After that, they can debating illogical argument. Okay. Then the next skill is problem solving skill. The student will able to construct problem statement precisely and identify the main issue. Means when they have the problem, they will know what the problem want. Uh, if they don't have any money, so they know, oh, they have insufficient money. They need more money to buy the chicken. Okay. After that, present solution clearly and explicate the developed assumptions. After that, they solving complex problem by analyzing simple and specific problems. They are also able to open-minded and using different approaches in solving the same problem. It means that if they see the same problem, they also can, when we want to solve any problem, there's a lot of ways that we can use. So we have to use the wisest one, the fastest one to solve the problem. So it can easier for us to solve the problem. Solving problem confidently, even though the solution are not evident, and asking for help if needed. Okay, this is the skill. Then uh, this is the research skill that include in the mathematic curriculum design. Okay, which is the student will able to refer the notes, textbooks, or other sources, because they have to make finding and research. Then they able to access book in the library using the database given and getting information from various individual uh, and mostly by their thinking. So they can think based thinking means they think based on their what are they learned before and their experience. Okay. Then the communication skill, the student will listen effectively, means that when they listen they can understand the mathematical language, symbols and numbers. Okay. They can write mathematical ideas clearly and precisely. Then they can write essays and report and doing presentation, just like me. I'm doing presentation. I can talk orally about the mathematical ideas that I learned before. So the information after that, the information communication technology skill, which is ICT skill. The student will able to use mathematical instrument such as abacus, calculators, computers, educational software, websites, and educational packages to develop and having a deeper understanding of mathematical concept, creating, testing, and proving their conjecture. Means that this ICT skill will help them to justify their conjecture, exploring mathematical ideas, also solving problems. Okay, next, uh, we will go to the attitude and value, which will present by one Ahmad Faiz.
Okay, we go to attitude and value. Next. Okay, first is mathematical value. Mathematical value is value within the knowledge of mathematics, which include em- emphasis on the properties of the mathematical knowledge. Mathematics educators are increasingly being challenged about the goal to which mathematics education should aim, such as technology, uh, societal demand, scientific development, economical growth. And the last point is the value are the deep, uh, effectively qualities which education aim to foster towards the teaching of mathematics. Next. Okay, mathematical value competen competences has four, has three. Uh, ideology, sentimentals, and tak ingat. Okay, we go to first. Yeah, it's mean ideology. Uh, he has for two part. It mean value rationalism and uh, empiricism, rationalism. First, we go to value rationalism. Rationalism. Uh, Value rationalism is emphasizing agreement, reasoning, logical analysis, and explanation, such as is develop skill, teaching proof, encourage discussion or debates, seek explanation, and constructing alternative hypothesis. Then the second part is empirism, rationalism is mean emphasizing objective, objective, concretizing, symbolism, and apply the idea of the mathematics. In this part is just as develop practical skill, teaching about application, create symbol and model diagrams, collect experimental data and testing idea against data. Okay. The second is sentimental. The sentimental has two parts also. It's valuing control and valuing progress. Valuing control is emphasizing the power of the mathematical and scientific knowledge towards mastery of rule, fact, procedure, and established criteria. We go to the second part is sentimental. It has two part, valuing control and valuing progress. Valuing controls mean emphasizing the power of mathematical and scientific knowledge towards a mastery of rule, fact, procedures, and established criteria. In the valuing control is has developed skill at drill, teaching accuracy, student practice skill and procedures, and the teacher demonstrate how mathematical idea explain. The second part is value progress. Uh, the value progress is mean emphasizing the way that mathematical and scientific idea grow and develop towards alternative theory, develop of new method and the uh, questioning of the existing idea. It's such as develop creative imagination, teaching develop of math knowledge, and encourage alternative explanation. Next. And the last is the last of the mathematical value competence is social logical. He has also two part is valuing fairness and valuing mystery. Valuing openness is emphasizing the democratization of the knowledge towards demonstration, proof, and individual explanation. Mm, in that value awareness is develop skill at the articulation idea, teaching criteria of proving, encourage discussion of or debate, promote freedom of the expression, and the contrast student and the teacher view. Uh, and the last part is valuing mystery. It means emphasizing the wonder, uh, fascination, and the mystery of the mathematical ideas. In that is develop student imagination, teaching about the dehumanizing nature of knowledge, make puzzle, stimulate wonder, and encourage student to the read fiction. Okay, next. Net is a universal value. Universal value is a universal noble value that are applied across all the subject. The development of the value towards teaching and learning of the mathematics should also involve a element of divinity, faith, interest, appreciation, confidence, competence, and tenacity. The relationship between the contents learning and the real world enables pupils to see and validates the greatness and the power of the creator of the universe. Next, that's all. Uh, that's all from my group. Uh, thank you. Beda kan?